harakiri. And then I succumbed to the silence. The tick-tock silver clock made my ears believe that silence is something you can't hear, touch, or feel, like an oasis, like love.
Welcome to Podcast with Ratanang, and my name is Ratanang Nakedi, and it's yet another week where we bring you another artist. Today we got Jazz.
Hi guys, my name is Joshua Daniel McConnell, but you can just call me Jazz for short. I'm an artist. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from Malvern in the east.
Okay.
You know where Eastgate is? That mall, Eastgate Mall.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Eastgate Mall. it's there's a highway that goes to Ora Tambo Airport.
Yeah.
Just before that, you just skate up the road, and then that's where I live, Malvern.
Okay. So, when did you start
Art.
art?
When I was a child. You see, my father, he used to draw. Mm-hmm. He used to draw really good drawings and also watercolors and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I just started drawing.
Yeah.
And it was fucking fun, you know? And I was like, shit, this is nice, you know? And then I remember this memory. I have a cousin, right? Yeah. So him and I, we were watching Kung Fu Panda. Uh-huh. And then we paused the movie on Tigress.
Yeah.
You know that tiger?
Yeah.
And then I took out paper and I'm like, let's draw her.
Draw it.
Yeah, we drawed it. We drew it, actually.
Yeah.
My drawing was nice and his was shit. And then I spat on it, you know? And then, literally. I don't know why.
You're so evil.
I was.
Oh, you know English. Was. So, are you a rap artist, or are you just like an artist? Like you do drawings and stuff. What else do you do besides rapping? Do you do rap?
I'm gonna do rap. I'm gonna do rap. I'm gonna do music, but I wouldn't consider it rap. You know, it's gonna be really dark, bringing some poetry inside it as well, because I'm a poet, as the cliche goes. But yeah, I'm a poet. I write those things that need to be written about my life, you know, and I don't know. I just slam them. I want to slam them into music with the background beat, with the background instrumental, and yeah.
You're about to end. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a trial test.
Oh, yeah?
You can hit us with one verse. Yeah,
one bar.
Not one bar. Last time I said verse. One bar. A person just said one line and then kept quiet.
That's a bar, though.
A verse.
A verse.
Yeah.
A verse disperse. Look at where we are. Chilling in the room with the lights on, with the green background. Beautiful sound in this place. Look at our faces. Okay. Look at our faces. Chilling in all these places. Teleporting through time. Making it. Trying to rhyme. I don't know. It's not a show. I'm gonna go. After 3 hours. I don't really know. I don't know. that's where I end.
That was on top of your head.
Yeah.
So.
What threw it away?
Yeah. From your point of view, I wanna understand how do, as an artist, how do you keep the balance of you personally,
my personal life,
Joshua and Jazz? I think Jazz. You go by the name Jazz. How do you keep the balance?
It's pretty hard, you know, because that's not my only. Those two aren't my only lives, you know. Like I have multiple alter egos, like 6, yeah. I'm being dead ass. Like, I want to name all of them, but I think I'm scaring you.
No, you can name. I mean, 6 is a lot, so.
Some people are bipolar, you know, or they just think they have multiple. I believe everyone has multiple personality, not disorder, just order. You know?
Yeah.
Because, look, I'm Joshua, I'm Josh, I'm Jojo, I'm J-Nike, I'm Jazz. And I'm Buzz Lightyear. So Joshua is me. Joshua. Josh is like, you're a friend of mine. And you just call me Josh for short. It's kind of like formal. However, just short for formal, you know, just a friendly thing. And then Jojo is what my parents call me.
Oh, okay.
That's what my parents. I skipped one, Iyasu. So I'm Ethiopian, right?
Oh.
And Joshua in Amharic, that's one of the 80 languages they have in Ethiopia is Amharic, right? And my Amharic name for Joshua is Iyasu. So
Okay.
when I visit Ethiopia, I've been there twice.
They
when
call
I
you
visit,
Iyasu.
they call me Iyasu. Yeah.
Okay.
And then J Nike is my dumb self. Like, let's say I step on a girl's toes or I'm skating and I bump into an old lady. I'm like, J Nike, what the fuck, bruh? You know, like I have someone to blame. I can't take the heat. It's J Nike's fault. I'm Josh. I'm Josh. I don't know who the fuck that nigga is, you know? That type of shit. That's just
Yeah.
like how I cope with these things. It makes me laugh sometimes.
Yeah.
And then who's the last one? Buzz Lightyear. That's when I go Chiscop or when I'm brush.
Yeah.
Because I look like Buzz Lightyear.
Ah.
And yeah.
I like when you say who's the last one. Whoa. Yeah. So that's how.
That's how you see, I have to balance all of those, you know?
How do you do that? That looks like 6 personalities.
Yeah, you-
There's a lot of.
Like you just wake up early and then you also sleep early, you know?
Ah.
Yeah, just wake up early, sleep early. When you wake up early, you have more time in the day.
Uh-huh.
There's this thing, it's called sleep paralysis or some shit. No, not sleep paralysis, but it's you wake up, right? When you wake up, you feel tired, and then you need coffee or a shower, or you exercise, and then you go to work or school or your life.
Yeah.
Now, if you wake up early, you already beat that. You're already done with that, and you have more time.
Ah.
Instead of
Okay.
waking up and now you have to do that time.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a lag.
Yeah. I
Sleep
get
lag
you,
or
I get
something.
you.
Mm.
Yeah.
So just wake up early. You do it one at a time. You do it one at I have a morning routine. I think everyone should have a morning routine. You know? Like I just wake up, I pray, I do some push-ups, I meditate. I actually pee. Who doesn't have to pee in the morning?
Yeah.
I meditate for like 5 minutes and then I read a book.
You do all those things in the morning,
Yeah,
every day.
every morning. Sometimes I skip, like let's say I go to a party, I get really fucked up and then
Oh.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Then you skip certain.
Yeah, or I just detox, you know, and I go back to waking up at that time.
Yeah.
It just varies from 5 or 6 or 7, you know,
Yeah.
where I used to wake up at 12 in the afternoon or 11.
Yeah.
My day's wasted. What am I going to do?
Yo.
Hmm.
You got enough time in a day.
Everyone does. It's just what you choose.
6 person. So that's how you balance your 6 personalities. Yeah.
My alter egos.
Yeah. Your alter ego.
Yes, through time. Because, like, I distribute each time. So, Jazz, right? He's a skater and he also writes poetry and all that stuff. So let's say I distribute time in the day to write or to skate. It's like cardio for me, you know, because it makes me sweat, gets a good sweat. I feel good about myself. And now for the writing part, I journal. I journal a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like a way for me to understand myself.
Oh.
Because, like, I don't need a therapy. I don't need a therapist to ask me questions I can ask myself. You know?
Do you honestly answer yourself though?
No, I don't.
See?
But you see, it varies, you know? Because some questions, you know that you're lying. Therefore, you know the truth. Therefore, you're not lying to yourself.
Oh, so you know deep down.
You know deep down. Like, your subconscious mind is like, nah, dog, why are you capping?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Some of us, we lie consciously, and others, we just lie.
Yeah.
Like, what did you do yesterday? I broke my leg, bruh.
Yeah.
But why you at the skate park? Bruh, it healed. And then others,
Yeah.
they're like, why weren't you here? I'm like, should I tell him? See, them, they're conscious about it. They're thinking, like, should I tell him a lie or a truth? It's like it's a 50-50.
Yeah. Yo, I still can't get the fact that you have 6 personalities. I struggle with 3. You got 6.
You have 3. Tell me about them.
It's just me, and then there's like the introvert me, and then there's like the extrovert. me.
Extrovert.
So I tend to become extra extroverty.
Okay.
Ooh, I didn't know does that.
Well, it's a
exist?
spectrum, hey? No, I just thought of it now. Maybe it makes sense, you know, because just like in the animal kingdom, hey? Like there's the lions and then there's the cheetahs and this is like introverted and extroverted, you know?
Yeah.
And then they have like the most extroverted and the
Yeah.
least extroverted.
Yeah.
Same with introverts, you know?
So those are like my 3 personalities. But I like being an introvert because it eliminates a lot of. You get to escape a lot of things. Yeah, you get to escape a lot of things.
Keyword escape.
Yeah.
We always try to escape, you know?
Oh, you want me to face them? This is
No,
things-
I don't know. I'm just saying it's a relatable thing, you know.
Yeah.
I also escape my daily life sometimes. When I go skating, I just try to like. My parents, I lie to them and tell them I'm gonna go skating. Anytime I go for a smoke or just to like, or maybe just get lost. I have a
Yeah.
skateboard. I can just skate far away and then skate back, get tired,
Yeah.
sleep. That's me not facing my issues at home, my responsibilities, my chores, job, looking for a job, freelancing, all that stuff, balancing all these 6 guys. And then where's the glue? What's the glue holding it all together? That's what I'm looking for, you know.
Yeah.
But looking for it is making me too lazy to look for it, you know. Because
Yeah.
when I find it, what happens next? Angazi, I don't know.
I was not gonna ask, I know this question is not on the list, but I wanna ask you, I wanna get your point of view. I'm not doing point of view, I wanna understand how you deal with it. So how do you deal with depression if ever you do have depression?
I think it depends on what triggers your depression, you know.
Oh.
Depression gets triggered in so many ways. Some people are traumatized and then they get depressed. Some people, me, the only times I've been traumatized was through death and love. You know, because like, I remember on my birthday, 16 years old, no, 12 years old, my dog passed away. And they got my food poisoning, hey? And we were driving to the vet. We live in Malvern, and the nearest vet is in Springs.
Oh.
So our dog was dying. It was on my lap, and then it died on my lap just before we got there. And then that shit like traumatized me. It was my dog. 3 years, like you've never had pets before, right? I can see you don't understand what I'm saying. Yeah, get a pet. That's what I'm gonna say. But that traumatized me, and that's why like whenever we have birthday parties for me,
Yeah.
I feel hella uncomfortable. You know, I don't know if it's because of that, but I'm saying it might be a factor because I was young. When you're young, you're traumatized, and it lives throughout your whole life. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
but you just forget about it. Why? Angazi.
I was.
Awazi.
So, okay.
And then through love, some people they get broken up. Some people break up with them, right? And they feel really depressed. So if that's your trigger, maybe there's also an answer through that trigger. My point is that you can get triggered by so many things.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's so many answers, you know? There's so many different answers. But I think the universal answer has a question. And the question is why? What can stop this feeling, you know? What's triggering it and what do you think can stop? Like, be honest with
Honest,
yourself.
yeah, but
you can
how-
even
how-
strip yourself naked, look in the mirror, ask yourself, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, bro? You know?
Yeah.
You might get an answer. There's this voice in the head.
Yeah, you probably would. But then how do you do it?
How do I deal with it? Okay. Ish, I won't lie to you. I don't get depressed. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
Right now, I just get really angry. I'm more short-tempered than sad and melancholic and depressed. I'm more short-tempered because, I fucked up my hand, my right hand, by punching a wall. I fractured one of my phalanges. That's why this thing is bumping out and that's why this hand is shaking. And my point is that, like, when I feel angry, I don't talk about it or walk out the room. I punch an object, not a person. Not a person. I'm not violent like that. I just punch an object, hurts myself, makes me think about the pain. I don't even feel the pain, you know? But it's an outburst. It's an outburst. And the only way I think I could handle that was through my hair. I had long hair, right? I used to use it to pacify. So, like, whenever I get angry or uncomfortable or something, I'd just play with my hair. And that would pacify me. Now, without the hair, my hands, I'm more of a touchy guy. You know, I like touching shit. You know, it's my love language. It's my life. Everything feels so unique. I don't know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So back to the serious stuff.
The depression.
Now, as I want to get your point of view on this one. So artists. So I don't know who to make an example of.
What kind of artist? Like visual artist?
Any artist?
How do you?
Yeah. How does that tend to your image as an artist if you do not reflect reflect in terms of
Like,
how you live.
Like you say this and then you don't do this.
yeah.
Okay.
You practice what you preach in simple terms.
A lot of artists do that. Like, yeah, I got stacks to the roofs. Like, and then they live down the road.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad because it's diminishing themselves. The way we look at them, because we know this guy is lying. Why is he lying? But at the same time, what if he's predicting it in the future? Depends what his lyrics is saying. If he's saying, yeah, in the future I'm gonna make stacks to the roof, cool. You can understand him. You have self-esteem, a bit cocky, but it's okay. Now this guy is lying, saying all this shit, saying he drives a Rari, saying he wears a Rollie or some shit like that, still in high school. He's not living that life. It makes us angry as the audience.
Yeah.
And we're like, why are you lying? And we just cut him off,
Yeah.
It's just bad music.
It affects his sales.
It does. It does. Because imagine, like a priest. He goes to church. A priest is there saying, nah, don't do this, don't do that. Meantime, he does it. Would you still go to that church and...
Do you practice what you preach?
Me?
Yeah.
I like contradicting myself. But yeah. Does that answer the question?
No, okay, sharp. And okay, now I get you. They must practice what they preach. Ne? But at what point do they then turn from, okay, now I'm done with the girls, I'm done with the money, I'm done with everything, and I want to live my life, or I want to start a family? At what point do you say, as an artist, you say, no, this is the point, I've reached it, it's okay. Let's let go. I cannot be Kanye West and still be chasing, I don't know, but you get what I'm trying to say.
I understand. I think, because me in the future, the way I see myself is like a philosopher and an artist. I do like a lot of shit. Polymath. That's what people are called, that do a lot of shit, So I see myself there, and I don't think I would stop. Even if I have all the money and that shit, I don't think I would stop.
Yeah.
I'll just continue doing it. Maybe if I have kids, I paint them, or I teach them how to skate, as old as I am. Yeah, I know I can skate, So I wouldn't leave it.
Is it?
If I leave it, then it's my hobby. I'm making money from the hobby. I'm making fame from the hobby. But at the end of the day, it's me. It's part of me, Because if I paint for 3 hours a day, I make it in the future. What am I going to do with those 3 hours if I don't paint anymore? Probably take drugs. Psychedelics. Nah.
Okay. All right. So, I saw something on the internet a couple of days ago. On Twitter. They said hip hop
Twitter
is depleting. What's your point of view on that? Do you think hip hop is depleting? Because Beyonce is taking over.
But people, they want new hip hop music. Do they? Is the question my question is, do they want new hip hop music? We have the classics, And if we want new hip hop music, why don't we make it? Why do we stop? Why do we keep complaining? Hey dog, we need more musicians, we need this music combined with that, or we want just hip hop. Do it. The door's open,
Yeah. So hip hop can end.
It can it's not gonna end. I don't think it's gonna end. I think the culture, let's say jazz has been around for
a long time.
Yeah, a long time, but I can't remember the day. I knew the dates because I'm jazz. I should know this shit. But anyway, then jazz was like that because of the culture, because the blacks were kind of enslaved and kind of enslaved, by the whites at that time. That's when jazz was invented, in the bars. I'm telling you, I did my research. You can fact check me on this.
It's okay.
But it was in rundown bars because they didn't have money to go to the fancy bars, And in these rundown bars, people were taking cocaine. They were alcoholics. Most of the jazz musicians died from alcohol or drug overdose.
Yeah.
That was their culture. Now, jazz musicians sound way different from those guys. It will stop, just like hip hop. It won't stop. It's just going to be different from generation to generation.
Oh. All right, then. I'm going to play a game with you real quick before we end this session. I'm going to name an artist, and you can tell me if you'd like to collaborate with them or not. So...
Okay.
Saudi.
I don't know who Saudi is.
MT.
Yeah.
You would?
I would.
Ricky Rick. You would. Okay, Malum Coquette. Why? Okay, it's okay. You wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
What about the trappers? Do you know any trappers?
No.
You don't know South African trappers?
Do we have trappers in South
We do, but like Vega X Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the trapper name, eh?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll collaborate with him.
Okay.
Just putting it out there. You know?
Any project you working on?
Yes, I'm working with Apollo,
Uh-huh.
documenting the short film for his EP.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and apart from that, I'm writing. I'm writing a novel. I'm just gonna try finish that and then publish it.
Okay. All right. With that being said, guys, it was nice having you.
Thank you very much. My Instagram is Jazz on Thursdays. Jazz full stop on dots Thursdays. Thank you.
Instagram fella. Twitter.
I am on Twitter. Same thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Zonke.
Peace.
Out. A jazz effect. Last night I left the boys in the hood for the Habeshas that were good. It wasn't an easy choice. Right looked as if it was right, about to turn left. Left looked like it had left the perpendicular building's foundation, leaving it to fumble and tremble and tumble all over the neighborhood, flooding the flooded front gates of the neighborhood's black and white lofty gates, causing a domino effect, or a butterfly effect, or since I'm in the picture, might as well just call it a jazz effect.